morning, Randy T-Bird here out in sunny, hotter than hell Arizona. Been a good week, sort of, mostly. Spent a week in Colorado, took a family vacation, drove up there with the boy, my wife, and did all kinds of stuff, drive around, did 1,800 miles in a week, and in my new Ranger pickup. Our new Ranger pickup, I should say. Hit some mountain passes. I do have some video that I'm putting together. I have a lot of video I got to sift through. I took a train ride, the Durango Silverton narrow gauge railway up in the what they call Cascade Canyon Run. If you've never done that and you got a chance to get to the Durango area, do it. It's an amazing thing. And I will have some video of sometime during the week. Another thing here is we're cruising along. I am finally getting to put some miles on my new Reckless batwing fairing here on my Heritage Softail. And well, my observations in front is it works really good. I am clearing the head, the windshield, looking over it, not through it, which is great for me. No real turbulence. It's quieter than the windshield was on the Heritage. And it's pretty well made. I've gone over 80 and it seems fine. No problems whatsoever, except for my lamented can't fit through the door. Addressing that today, getting a structure made to be able to secure my bike. I got this fairing last week, put it on, and immediately had to take it right back off. So this is the first time I've got to ride it, other than just around the neighborhood. And I'm really happy. It's money well spent. And JP, I'm not trying to copy you on this. You seem to be the beta tester for me here. I appreciate that. You know, you spend the money first, and then I find out whether it's worth buying or not. But anyway, for anybody else that is looking to put a fairing on their Heritage, I'd say go ahead. This one does not have the radio or sound system, which is fine with me. My personal taste is the music of the exhaust on a Harley Davidson is the music for me. And I love music. I am a musician. But when I'm on my motorcycle, it's about riding the motorcycle and not, you know, having a 5,000 watt stereo system and sounding like a Los Angeles lowrider going down the road. No disrespect to Los Angeles lowriders, I think they're cool. Anyway, I see a lot of bikes these days, especially during Bike Week. We get a lot of out-of-towners come in here with these crazy stereo systems that the stereo's louder than the bike. It's I guess whatever floats your boat, you know, whatever. Really, I'm enjoying this fairing. I always liked the baggers for the fairing and the saddlebags, but I didn't like the weight. And yeah, you know, baggers are the popular thing these days, and performance baggers has become a thing. You know, and that's fine and dandy. You know, everybody should ride what they want to ride, but I like the lighter handling of this new Softail chassis. And I've still got my saddlebags, and now I've got the fairing. If I don't want it on and want to put the windshield back on or just go without, it takes about 5 minutes to take it back off. Although I don't think I'm going to be taking it back off much. So, also debuting today is my new Arai DTX helmet. I bought it as a closeout. It's actually a 2017 or 18 model, brand new. It was the very last. size large that they had. So then I spent another week and a half, you know, getting the pieces in to put my motovlogging setup on it. So I now have two helmets where I can run. This one's set up specifically for the Hero 8. The other one is set up for the 7. I can run the 8 on that one, but I have to swap around the lead for the internal microphone. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. So, you know, while I'm still working and I can afford to do things, I'm gonna build my collection, because once I retire completely, I'm not going to have any extra money to do that. So I'm getting things the way I want now. Colorado was really nice. The air was cool. When we first got there, it was hot. We're still riding the heat wave from down here. 116 degrees the day we left. We got into Durango, Colorado, and it was nearly 100 degrees in Durango, and that's hot up there. After we rode, the day we rode the train, it cooled off some, and then we went to Southport, which is the other side of Wolf Creek Pass, and it got cloudy, and we had a little bit of rain showers. The monsoon started up in Colorado. Next thing you know, we got temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Spent the next 4 days driving around mountain passes, going to interesting places. Gunnison, Lake City. Lake City's beautiful if you've never been there. Awesome place. Going over the 11,000 foot passes, 10,000 foot passes. We're doing about 350 miles a day average. Just driving around seeing things. And the only real downside to that whole thing, and don't get me wrong, I had a tremendous time. My wife and my adopted son really enjoyed it, is that I wasn't on my bike. So that's planned for later. But I needed to do this family road trip, and it was the boys' first long trip, and he enjoyed it, almost all of it. So anyway, back to the helmet. Immediately it fit well. I did take 5mm out of the cheek pads, which is an Arai thing where you can remove part of the foam. They got strips in there, and this thing fits like I've had it for years now. It's awesome. I got the dark shield because with these polarized shields, my transition glasses won't change, and out here in Arizona you really have to have sunglasses or a dark shield, because it's crazy bright. But I ordered new sunglasses, and I got a new prescription coming. While I was up in Colorado, they called and said, hey, they're in, come pick them up. So as soon as I got back, unloaded the car, and then went out to get them, go to pick them up, put them on, and go, wait a minute, something wrong here. They were not sunglasses, they made regular glasses. And so they said, well, you know, it's an extra charge for the sunglasses. I said, yeah, but I paid for the sunglasses. So, oh, I see that. I'm sorry, there'll be no extra charge for us to remake them. I said, so is it going to be another 2 weeks? And they said, oh, we can expedite them. It shouldn't be any more than a week or week and a half. So these days, you ever get the feeling when you're talking to somebody, you're ordering food, or you're talking to somebody at the bike shop, or any other thing, is that they're not really listening to you when you're telling them what you want? Well, I think that's exactly what happened here. But so now I gotta wait another week for my new glasses, and these will be prescription sunglasses, hopefully second time through. And being an old guy, I just turned 66 this week, and I have some feelings about that, but you know, at the same time, you know, what am I going to do? I can't stop time. Kind of on the downside to 70, you know, I still feel pretty good, you know, but I'm not gonna ruminate on that much. Just one of the things on the trip that happened to me is on the second day there, I had this little something crunchy, whatever. I broke a tooth on the second day there. Cut the hell out of my tongue. So I spent most of the week not being able to eat anything really solid as I cut my tongue pretty good, and I'm waiting for that to heal up. It was pretty bad for a couple days. On my birthday, I had a big bacon cheeseburger. I ended up only being able to eat about half of it. It was painful. That really sucks. If you ever bit your tongue hard enough to actually open it up, not good. And oh well, so I had things like soft food and chili, and actually the chili sounded really good, but not a good idea. It was kind of spicy on that that swelled cut tongue. That chili was not really a good idea, but you know, had a couple beers, that tasted good. So at any rate, that's my story for the week. I'm sticking to it. Just out for a ride this morning. It's about 7 a.m. on Sunday. It's going to be 113 today, so I'm not going to be out really long. It's hot all over the state. It's even 100 in the North Country. We went through Flagstaff on the way back last week, or the other day. I had a hell of a rainstorm up there. I hadn't been in rain that hard for a long time. It hasn't rained down here in the valley for nearly 100 days. We really need it. Otherwise, these temperatures stay up in the 110s right now. But anyway, I'm going to be stopping for gas here shortly. This is Randy T-Bird coming to you from hot and more hot Arizona. We'll talk to you soon. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. New subscribers that came on this week, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you later.